and done. I'll tell you something that might make you feel better right now, unless you went to Archbishop Ryan or go to Archbishop Ryan. There was a really cool moment last night in Philadelphia sports. And, we don't talk about the high school sports variety, that often because obviously the pros are the thing that garner the most attention, the most interest, and college follows suit. And then after that, you get to the high school stuff. But there was a moment last night in the Catholic League final that really was cool, and it really was epic. And it was at the Palestra, which in and of itself makes it cool and epic. But there was a buzzer beater for the ages last night. I mean, I got to tell you, part of it is just the guy that made the call. This is Bob Lang and Huck Palmer on the call. They do a sensational job on the call. Now, before we get to the call of Roman shooting down Ryan, it's an incredible back and forth at the very end. Let's start hours after the game when Scott Van Pelt on ESPN, this is really neat, on ESPN, Van Pelt features this game at the Palestra, and this has got to be a thrill for those kids.
But first, about the best thing I saw today. We had Stanford Steve scouring the internet to get us this. Philadelphia, PCL, Philadelphia Catholic League High School Basketball Championship.
All right, so it's the best thing Van Pelt's seen all day on the national level, and it happened here in our backyard last night at the Palestra. Let's listen to the end. This is courtesy of Bob Long Sports. Bob Long and Huck Palmer on the call. Ryan's got the ball. They're down. Listen to the sequence, and what a great call by the announcer.
Ryan Everett with 22 seconds left. Good cut by Murray. Nearly lost his footing. Still patience and still time. Sorber. Sorber goes baseline. Everett for the lead. Bang! Bang! The clock still runs. Roman Catholic has one timeout. They don't call it. This is for the win. Yes! Unbelievable. Yes! Gabe Goss.
So shout out to that Gabe Goss.
Cabe.
Or the Gabe Goss, right?
Cabe Goss.
Cabe. With the winning shot to win the Catholic League championship. So Ryan John hits the first one, and you think they're in great shape, and then back comes Roman, and the Palestra is going freaking wild
My
last
son
night.
was there, Joe, because he's a freshman at Roman.
Yeah.
He said it was insane.
That's neat.
Sharif
really
Jackson
cool.
That's
led
really cool.
Roman in scoring. Mark Jackson's son.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
16
awesome.
points.
Well, if you were at the game last night, we'd love to hear from you because, let's be real. It's been a downtime in Philadelphia sports lately. I mean, Joel's injured. The Eagles crashed and burned. Flyers, we'll see. Obviously, they're giving us more than we expected. Philly's, soon to crank it up. But that was a really, really neat moment last night.
They expected them to call a timeout, and Cabe just comes right down the court and just calmly
awesome.
puts it up. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, that's the best of sports right there when you got two teams going back and forth. And again, at a cathedral like the Palestra, that's really awesome. So if you were there, we'd love to hear from you. 215-592-9494. Congrats to both teams competing as hard as they did, and obviously, ultimately, congrats to Roman for winning the Catholic League Boys Championship last night.